I got this message in my inbox this morning and it really spoke to me. It spoke to my whole soul. So here it is. The caterpillar said to the butterfly, "You cannot talk butterfly language to caterpillar people." The caterpillar went on to say, "You've changed." The butterfly replied, "We're supposed to." One more time. And I'm also going to put it back on the screen or put it up on the screen when I edit this video. The caterpillar said to the butterfly, "You cannot talk butterfly language to caterpillar people." The caterpillar went on to say, "You've changed." The butterfly replied, "We're supposed to." And it totally spoke to me this morning because I'm going through some changes in my life where I want to do a total overhaul of a major part of my life, right? And so I'm not going to speak about that now because that's not what this video is about. But it reminded me that it is okay to make changes in life because we are supposed to. We as people are supposed to change, and that we cannot necessarily keep sharing our stories, our dreams of the future with people who do not align with who we are becoming. And so that's why this spoke so heavily to me. Personal story. So I was in a conversation with some people, and I basically said that, well, I don't, I cannot do that right now, or I cannot spend this amount of money right now because I'm not sure what my my life is going to look like in the next couple of months, right? And so then I was talking to one of the people in the text threads, and they were like, "Well, what do you mean you don't know what your life is going to look like in the next couple of months?" And basically, what I said is, I'm about to make this huge overhaul. I don't have the money to shell out for that right now. And while I do have the money, right, I'm just holding it just to make sure that when I'm making these changes in my life, that I have an extra cushion. So I'm not spending extra money right now. And so the person was like, "Well, why are you making these changes? And how do you know these changes are going to work? And what makes you think that you need to make this drastic of a change in your life?" And I stopped the conversation right there. I said, "This is why I don't have conversations about the next phases of my life. I don't I don't typically have conversations about what I'm doing next or how I'm going to proceed because everybody has feedback on it that I don't feel like hearing, I don't feel like listening to it, and I don't feel like something somebody says stopping me in my tracks from doing something that I said that I was going to do." And so as a result, I had to stop that conversation, right? And then this this text that was sent to me this morning, um, or in my, I keep calling it my inbox, but it's really my text box, whatever that is. Um, it reminded me of that. Like, you cannot always, right? You can't. You cannot talk butterfly language to caterpillar people. And this is a reminder that I'm sending out to you today. Let's stop having these conversations. Let's stop putting it out there in the world what we want to do, because not everybody is receptive and everybody has something to say. And as people are saying what they say and giving their feedback and giving their 2 cents, then what does it do to us? What does it do to us? It could do a few things to us. It could cause us to recalibrate, and not always in a good way, right? Like, we can just change what we're doing as a result of somebody else's speech. Like, we could, it could make us move in a different direction than the way that we were originally headed. And you need to move in the direction that you originally stated that you were moving in, because you need to try that out first, right? That's the way you need to go first. And if that doesn't work, then you backtrack and then you do something different. Or then you alter your path in however way you see fit. But always do what you were intending to do, right? Let's not let the speech of other people deter us, sidetrack us, remove us, right? So it could cause like a change of some sort in what we were doing, and we don't want that. It could also stop us, right? It could stop us in our tracks altogether, especially if it's the right person who you honor, who you respect, who you love, who will come to you and be like, listen, I don't know about that. Then you be like, you know what, you're probably right, because you respect the opinion of that person so much. It could slow you down, right? The opinions of others or the feedback of others, it could slow you down. The critiques of others, it could slow you down, because it could get you in a headspace where you are proceeding in a more cautious way than what you would have normally had you not gotten that feedback from those people. Right? It can cause you also to think about yourself in a different way, in a different light. Am I really as smart as I think I am? Am I really doing what's right? Like, am I really capable? Am I really able to move forward in this way? Can I drive my vision forward? Can I drive my goals forward based on what somebody else done said? You know, and somebody always got something to say, especially people who ain't doing that much. They always have something to say, right? Right? So let's stop talking butterfly language to caterpillar people. Because obviously we're not in the same, we're not in the same lane right now. Right? We're not in that same thought pattern, or we're just doing something differently than one another. And that's okay. And that is literally okay. It literally brought back to my remembrance a time when people had feedback about what I'm about to do in the next phases of my life. And I'm going to tell you something. I ain't trying to hear it. And I don't have time for it. And I don't want to listen to it. Right? And I'm not saying not to listen to others, right? Because we do sometimes need to listen to others to get the information that they have, or maybe the experiences that they've had in the past. We sometimes need to listen to others, but you have to always proceed with caution, because ain't everybody out for the best interests of you. And some people literally have stinking thinking, right? They do. They do. People don't have a growth mindset. They're so fixed on the difficulties they've encountered or what they think is right that they can't see anything different than that. So do not, by any chance, let somebody deter you from whatever you have moving forward, right, in your life, or whatever you have going on moving forward in your life, because they can't see the next step for you. Don't talk butterfly language to caterpillar people.